Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Johnny and today is actually gonna be my first vlog, or I guess some sort of something. What's in my camera bag 2021? I've been inspired by Peter McKinnon and basically every other photographer that exists on YouTube to basically do a video like this. And I thought it would be interesting to see what I have now, and then over the years as I go through, see how I've changed those things, because when I was looking at other people, they like condensed all their stuff down. So first let's start off with the camera bag. It's the Brevite something. They no longer sell this exact model anymore. Sorry, I have a coffee cup mug here, always drinking coffee. I like the design. It doesn't look so much like a camera bag. It looks more like an everyday carry. Lots of pockets, lots of spaces. Zippers. Obviously there's spaces for your laptop or tablets or notebooks, whichever. Of course, you have the access to your camera. There's a pouch here that you can take out and you can just carry that as a separate camera bag, and you can just use it as a regular backpack. So I very much like the versatility here, and there's just a lot of things thought out. So what's actually inside my camera bag? Well, let's start with the camera. Right now, I'm rocking the EOS R5. I love it for many different reasons. Dual SD card slots, the flippy screen, which most Canon cameras come with by standard. The fact that it can shoot 4K 120 and go up to 8K, which for me personally, I have no reason to do it. So right now, actually with the lens that I'm using is a 24-70 f2.8. Here we go. I love the fact that it can do that. Is it perfect? No. But then again, no camera really is. And so this is what I daily drive, and I love it. All right, next is actually my MacBook Pro 13-inch M1. I recently just purchased this within the year. I didn't really go with Apple before. I used PC most of the time. I had an HP Spectre before this. It was great for the time, and then over the years with Intel's processors coming out and Adobe kind of just updating their stuff, it just got lugged down. It could have worked, but I just wanted to get a refresh, and I really like this idea of the M1 chip. It just works, and I know they just released a new MacBook M1X and then the Pro or the Max. This thing is honestly wonderful. Yes, it has the lack of ports when it comes to versatility. Love the keyboard. I love the screen. I do photography gigs for the coffee shops, and just carrying something like a 16-inch just seems too much. And just to have this and have the performance that it's doing, would recommend for someone to get this. You don't have to get the Pro. You can get the Air with the M1 chip and you'll be fine. It's all the same specs, just no fans. Next is my drone. This is the DJI Mini 2. I love this thing. The fact that it's so tiny and it just does the job. It gets it. I've taken some pretty cool drone footage with this thing, and it's just a complete package of what you would want to take with you instead of these giant drones that they're good. They're there for a reason, but if you're just trying to get some shots up in the air, something like this will be perfectly fine. The thing I would say about this drone that's great about is the fact that it's such an easy thing to use. You plug in your phone and that's it, and you're done. You're ready to go. And it's a great beginner drone. There's no need for you to spend $2,000 or $1,000 on a drone. If you're just trying to get into it and start something new, get this. 100% recommend. So this one might catch some people by surprise, or maybe they never heard of this exact device, but it's called the Remarkable Tablet. And so this is just a sleeve of it, but I'll pull this out here. And so what it is, it's supposed to be a tablet that mimics like writing on paper. And so people might say, why don't you just get an iPad with a screen protector that feels like paper? And I understand that. That's totally viable, and that's an argument to make. But it's really like for the one that wants to be focused. It's simply just a tablet for note-taking. You can connect it to whichever device, and it syncs automatically over Wi-Fi. You can download PDFs on there. And honestly, today I just found out that they had an update where you can connect your whole Google Drive here, and you can go through your files and you can mark them up. I don't have to recharge this. I just have to buy the little tips here at the end. I can just do one of these where it just kind of stays, or I can clip it to the back, all magnetic, and I don't have to charge it. But my favorite part is the fact that it sounds really cool. So hopefully I can just give you a new piece of tech that's a little interesting. Didn't really know that was a thing. Well, there you go. Remarkable Tablet 2. Super cool for note taking, super cool for writing, very focused and just towards one good thing rather than trying to be everything. So next I have my knife. I love this thing. It's honestly, when I ordered it, it was I thought it was gonna be a smaller knife. I didn't read the product description quite well. And so this thing is just, I like the black look. I like the snappy spring. Get a knife. It's actually a really good tool to have. What's in my camera bag? I don't know if many people heard of the brand called, I have to look at it now too, Lume Cube. They're kind of what Aperture does with their little devices for lights, but I found this brand and I wanted to try it out. It was $100 and it seemed pretty cool. It has an app with it and everything, and it just seems very intuitive. To be fair though, the battery's not great, but it's called the Lume Cube and it's a little light panel, and it's called the Panel Pro, and it has a little diffuser on here that you can interchange. You can take off, and then you got all your, you can just see what's under there. It kind of already has a diffuser on top of it, but it's just diffusing it even more, the light. I've done some really cool stuff with this, and it works if it's still charging, like in the, you know, if it's in the outlet and going, it still works like that. It continuously runs as if its own battery, which I like because some devices just don't do those things. It gets pretty bright. This is at 100%, and there's just like different scenes that you can do that they come preloaded. Fire, lightning, there's a loop of different colors. It's a really cool device. And very easy to use. Right now I only have 11 minutes of it though, because I didn't charge it beforehand, so shame on me, but really fun. If you're just trying to get lighting in the back of your scene, or you're trying to like add accent lighting to an object and go around it, it's just a really nice tool, whether it's from this brand or you get it from Aperture or whatever. I say invest in one of these. Super handy, and you can just do a lot with less. Also, honorable mention before my last thing in my camera bag are pens. Always have a pen. Just do it. So now we finally come down to the final thing. And what it is my phone. I have a Samsung S21 and I absolutely love this phone. I am thinking of making a transition soon to Apple, to the iPhone 13, because I like the fact that now they have the 120 hertz screen. The camera here is really great. I do not like this camera at all on this phone. The 64 megapixels is fine if everything absolutely is not moving and it's in optimal light. It's great. It's sharp. It's cool. Anything after that, no. But what I do love is its screen. The panel is just so nice. It's so clear. It's vibrant, but not vibrant where it's like now it's inaccurate in the colors. Snappy screen. Samsung doing really good stuff with their devices. I really think they're innovating more than what Apple's doing with phones, but iPhone has a better software when it comes to photo and video processing, where Samsung just doesn't. They really like focus on like design form factors, rather than Apple is more in that software ecosystem. And I think they're now going back into their roots of design and what made Apple really stand out, which makes me excited. And that's why I'm thinking of transitioning back. I used to have iPhone before, and then I went to Samsung S10, and that was my favorite phone that I ever used. My favorite iPhone that I ever used was the iPhone 5. So it's just a cycle of things. And so that's just what I'm daily driving right now. But yeah, that's what today's video is. Thank you for watching. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell button, because I'm really hoping to dive more into videos. That's my goal for 2021 into 2022. Just start doing a lot of YouTube and just having fun with it and creating, and hopefully meeting some fun people. So thanks. See you later.